Hey guys, it's Purnima here. Welcome to my channel. Today in this video, I am doing something a little different than normally I would do. Although this channel is I do everything. So I am gonna start with I wanted to say sorry to all those people that have lost friends and family because of this crisis going on in the world. And it's very difficult, here in where I live in Massachusetts. It's our governor has completely closed down everything, and except for food and like things that you really need. But he does recommend people to not go out and about if you can, and leave social distance to one another. And I know this is a huge thing. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, it's a very big topic, and lots of people have been gone from this virus, have been affected. And so I really am truly sorry for those who have lost loved members, friends, family, anybody that they know, neighbor, friend of a friend. It's a very difficult time right now. This has never happened like this before. And I think I just got the news yesterday saying that we have the most of the virus, more than Italy and China now. And this just happened yesterday, and it's just really scary. And I feel like everybody says, oh, don't be scared, and I feel like it's okay to be scared. It is a huge thing, and if you are scared, please don't, if you need to let it out, if you need to cry, if you need to talk to somebody, please do it. Do not leave it bottled up inside you. So my kids are not going to school. I am actually home from work. My work is shut down, and it's a really hard time for everybody, cooped up inside. And children are not, like, they are having a really hard time, especially the little one. They don't understand what is going on. How come they can't play in the park, they can't have a play date. It's just everybody, literally everyone is affected by this. Children, adult, teenagers. So I think, again, I'm gonna repeat same thing as everybody else is repeating, to please keep distance from one another. They say 6 feet. So there are people out there are not taking it seriously, because I know, and I went to grocery store, and I see people that are just making a joke, and I feel like this is not a joke. I don't know what they want to make it seem real for them, because obviously I'm sure they don't want the disease to find out this is real or not. And how, like, some people are not understanding this is very dangerous for some people, and for everybody. It's dangerous for everybody, but especially older people is very dangerous. And I feel like there are people that are not taking it seriously. So please, if you are one of them, please, I'm begging you to make sure that you make yourself safe and make other people safe by keeping distance from one another. And I mean, I have to say, I have seen the changes in people about a month ago, how they're reacting, and now how they're reacting, because there are some people that are realize they're not there are some people are not wearing masks, but then they, when you go past the grocery store, they you know, you're in the same aisle, but they are choosing to wait for you, or some kind of signal so they can, like, both of you can be apart from one another somehow, not like standing next to each other and looking at the same thing. I have noticed the changes, and people who are making these changes are and I'm very thank you very much for doing that for everybody. And so yeah, I can go on and on about this because it's a huge topic, and there's like seriously a lot to talk about this. But for now, I am gonna repeat myself. Please, 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 sanitize your hands, wash your hands with soap and constantly, and hand sanitize, and keep distance from everybody. So especially out in public. I mean, it's one thing when you're with your immediate family, like your children, your daughter or your son or your husband. I think, you know, that is not the same. But when you go out in public where you don't see people very, like, all the time, or your uncle or aunt or neighbor or grandmother, grandfather, your parents, those people that you need to stay away, distance. So anyways, keep distance from everybody, wash your hands, hand sanitize, and for this video I am going to show you how to wash your hands. Okay? I know you guys are saying like, oh, we know how to wash my hands, but I understand you have a different way to wash your hands. But in this situation that we're in, we need to know how to properly wash our hands. So I am going to show you right now how to wash your hands, okay? For this video, I have a bowl of water, but you can use the sink or running water to wash your hands. Rinse your hands out. Also, you will need hand soap and paper towel to dry your hands and throw it away. I have a soap right here, so I'm gonna lather my hands with soap. Okay? Pretty decent amount. And then I'm gonna rub in the back, okay? And rub between your fingers and your thumb, like that. Like that. Okay? And then tip of your thumb and your fingers are the ones that really needs to wash, so go like this, back and forth, and if you do your thumb like this, you get your fingertips. Clean your fingertips, because if you really think about it, you are touching a lot of stuff with your fingertips too, and you are, you know, rubbing your hands for about 20 seconds at least. So keep rubbing it with soap back for 20 seconds. If you sing, this is what I tell my son, to sing happy birthday 2 times. So if you did that, if you really want to know how long you're washing your hands, sing happy birthday or ABC all the way to the end, and if you do it, you'll know, you'll be fine. So rub, scrub a dub dub. Rub, scrub a dub dub. So generally, you if you have long nails like I do, you can use a brush, like a manicure brush that they use at the manicure. You can get it at the Walmart, Target, beauty supply. You go scrub, scrub, scrub. After once your 20 seconds is done, you can use the brush and brush it really out underneath, because that's where a lot of bacteria hide. So that's done, and then you basically rinse your hands. I am not going to rinse my hands in the sink, because I'm not at the sink, but you're gonna be at the sink, so you can wash your hands with sink. I would suggest to have warm water or hot water, as long as it's hot enough to not burn you, because please don't hurt yourself. But a lot of germs comes out when you have warmer water. But hey, wash your hands. If there's no warm water, cold water, just doesn't matter. Wash your hands with cold water, that's fine. But if you have option of warm, cold, use warm. So I am rinsing my hands. Okay, I think it's all done. Okay, my hands are washed. And now, this is the tricky part. Use paper towels. I know it's waste, you might think, instead of using cloth towels, but best thing is, since you are trying to watch for germs, if you're coming home from somewhere, if you're going to the store and there's a restroom and you're done shopping, wash your hands there at the restroom, and use paper towels and throw them away, so you don't have to worry about germs. So once your hands are dried, this is optional, but you should do it every time. But there's a lot of shortage of hand sanitizer, so I mean, pretty much you wash your hands, it's great. But if you have a hand sanitizer at home, I would suggest to sanitize your hands afterwards. Go between your fingertips and thumb until you rub it until it's gone, people. Some people, they just rub it and that's it. It needs to be evaporated. Keep rubbing it until it's all dried and evaporated. And the most important thing, don't forget to put also lotion, because you're gonna be washing your hands all day long and you're gonna be hand sanitizing all day long. I am telling you, your hands get chapped and your hands get really dry. Your nail and cuticle starts breaking and splitting, and it's just a disaster right now. So this is it. I mean, hand sanitizer, I didn't tell you in my list of things that you need, because this video was to how to wash your hands. So and lotion is also optional. So but you should always have hand sanitizer in the car, just in case there's no place for you to wash your hands. We do it very often. We every time we get out of the car, do our things, we come back, every time we come back into the car, we put hand sanitizer on. Every time we go to a store and get out of the store, we put a hand sanitizer. We're trying to be very, very careful with this, but you know, we do the best what we can, right guys? So yeah, I hope you guys keep yourself safe, keep others safe by following all these protocols. I mean, you will find information everywhere, if just in case you want more information about this huge virus that is outbreak and crisis. So please be safe, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.